What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're over here again in a nice shallow flats fishing in mangroves. I've been seeing a lot of good pops over here on the mangroves, so I know there's some good snook over here. Been getting some pretty good bait. Oh, check these out too. Got these in yesterday. These are badass. Way better than the other ones. These things float, got a nice grip, made out of bamboo, made here right in the US. And here's the bait that we got. These are some monster baits. Bigger than my palm. So, got a whole bunch of those. We're gonna fish with those today. Let's cast on these mangroves. All right, nice big old bait. Right through the nose. Got a bobber. Let's actually bring that bobber up a little bit. I'm missing a top, but I'm too anxious. Let's get this thing out here. Did you see that big pop right there? All right, so wind is coming from the north. It said 9 miles an hour, but it seems to be like 15. But we're in the shallow, so it don't matter. I kind of want to get just a little bit closer. I don't want to scare them. They like this little pocket right here, so. That's it. Snook can definitely hear you. So we got to be quiet and doing our thing. Nice morning. Man, it was a little bit cold this morning. It was. Oh, that bait's already running. Check the drag. Drag's a little loose. It's fine now. So, whoa, oh, look at that. Bait just jumped. That's awesome. All right, so what we have on is our medium heavy action Shimano Terramar. We got a 4K Osprey from Florida Fishing Products. We have 20-pound braided V2 Power Pro, 40-pound trick fish fluorocarbon with a 2/0 hook. I believe it's a circle offset hook, but the reason I'm using 20-pound braid is because these mangroves are ruthless. Remember, the tide's going out, so tide is going from left to right, going this way out. Nice little choke point right here. Snook just love chilling right here. All right, boys. 24.5. Woo-wee. 24.5. Big mama. That was a great little fight. Hook 'em. Nice big old bait. Come on, mama. There we go. All right, switch over to the Bahia. See what we get out of this thing. Ooh, got one already. There we go. Nice red. Just tighten just a little bit. Beautiful red. The reds have been quite big in here today. Oh yeah, look at her. Not too big, probably 18. Ow. All right, so that one popped off, but caught one right when I cast it in there. So I caught something big this, like, right when I first got here. Oh, come on. Man. Oh, and then something just hit that bait. Please let me have my hook still. All right, we still got it. All right, let's try this again. Right on that corner, right where I wanted it. Oh, I can see my bait's being chased right now. The one that just popped off. Yep, sure is. Looking for that slot snook. Ooh, something's biting at it. See that swirl? That bird kind of scared whatever that was. Bunch of mullet running right here. If I go back deeper, I think there's the snooker hanging out there. That's where they've been liking to hang out lately. Catching crabs. That's a nice one. Oop. All right. Get about 10 of those, be golden. Just looking for them now in these flats. You can see they're blue. I hate when the water's kind of like this, because you have to really look now, but we should be able to find some. Should have kept that snook, or that redfish too. That 24-inch redfish. Actually 24.5-inch redfish. That would have been money. A little redfish and crabs tonight. There's a school of redfish just hanging out, running around. That's crazy. I ain't never seen that. Literally a school. All right, hooked onto that school of redfish. Literally, it's probably about 40 of them out here. It's pretty cool. He does not want to go. And that's a decent sized redfish. Mama's fat too. $21.5. 21.5. Beautiful. This one's a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, that one's a nice one. She's a beauty, and she is mad. Look at her go, look at her go. Wow, wow, wow. She is a beauty. That's a monster. Whew. Look at that beauty. All right, we're gonna keep this one. That one's huge. 26. 26 on the dot. 26. Whew. She is a beauty. Yeah, she's going in here. Another one. This one's a monster too. Jesus, we are killing it today. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, this one's not that big, but I'm still. They're everywhere. Pretty much still here. I'm just kind of cruising forward because it's starting to get really shallow, but I keep running up on redfish. Look, there's another one right there. 3 of them. Wow, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. This is awesome. All right, guys, so we're in the Cotee River channel, heading up to Hooters. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. It's only 12:11. We killed it this morning. Newport Richey area, Anclote River, not so good for bait right now. I was having a hard time, so I had to shoot up to Hudson. It took a little bit. It's probably about 30 minutes round trip out of the way, and then I probably stayed there for about 20 minutes getting bait. Well worth it. Got some really good big bait. And then we shot down south to the spot. This spot has been really good on an outgoing tide lately, and I had to go hit it up. It was well worth it. Needless to say, right when I got there, we hit. I threw a bait in, and I didn't even get to turn the camera on really, and then we already got a 24.5-inch red. Then it was kind of slow a little bit. Kind of did some, you know, trolling around, scouting to see what we could see. Saw some redfish, saw a couple snook, not big ones, and that was it. We headed out of there, and I went to one more other spot, and it really paid off. We were in some flats, and there was just mullet everywhere, and we killed it. There was redfish in that mullet, and there were small redfish. There were some small, but you could see them. I could see them from my boat 30 feet away, you know, just that big red shadow ripping. And those were, you know, 25+ inch reds. And we got one. We got a 26-inch red. I saw some big snook, but every time I would get close to them where I could see them and kind of see and gauge where I could cast, they were already moving. So they weren't about it. But we killed it on the redfish. Really good day today. I hope you guys watched the entire thing, and like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you on the next one, guys. All right, adios.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is the cooking part where I'm gonna be seasoning the redfish. We can't show us filleting the fish on camera because it'll get restricted or whatever. So I'm just gonna season on here on the camera. All right. So first, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I do that on everything I do. So these are some pretty big fillets. These are what?
26-inch red.
26-inch red. It's pretty big. There's a couple pin bones that run along right here and right here. You can cut them out, but we just pick them out when we eat. Pepper. I usually use like the actual thing, but there's no pepper in the grinder, so I'm just using this for today. I like to season the skin side first, just because you're gonna put it down anyways. I feel like you get more out of what you're seasoning that way. And then onion powder. Don't be scared to season in your food either. Alright. Then I'm gonna go with Cajun. There's a lot of different kinds of Cajun you can use. They're all pretty similar, except this one's more of like the real original kind of Cajun. Others don't really have as much spice or as much flavor to them. They'll have different kind of flavors, like more garlic in them. Like if you ever had like the Slap Your Mama's, like it's not really a Cajun, it's just they call it a Cajun. And then these are just Cajun style, but I'm adding a little bit of lemon pepper just for a little bit of tang. So I'm not putting like a whole bunch, just putting a little bit. Think of it as like if you're gonna put just a lemon on, like you're squeezing a lemon on there. We don't have lemons, so I'm gonna just lay that out. And then just the same thing on the next side. Alright, lemon pepper. And then, which one is going on the grill, which one's not?
Whatever one you want. Which one you want on the grill, which one you don't want on the grill?
Put this one on the grill, actually. Put this one on the grill. Alright, and then this one we're probably going to throw on the grill. I'm just going to throw some butter on there. Put a good amount. Don't overload it, but you know, put a good amount. This is how I season it. You can season it however you want. I season it different ways. This one's just my favorite. Everybody has their own ways. Most people like to put Old Bay on it. Some people just like to do Cajun, or some people just like to put this on. There's no like wrong way. It's just all preference and your personal opinion. So that's it for this fish.
Hey everyone, welcome to Real Coast Adventures, where fishing meets hard work with a side of fun. Whether we're reeling in those monster snook, tackling those redfish in the shallows, or sharing tips and tricks, there's always something exciting happening here. If you love fishing, adventure, and real life hustle, hit that subscribe button and join the journey. Let's make every day an adventure. Come on!